Morning. Just gonna spend a little bit of time working on some book stuff, and I kind of like having you guys here. Not gonna lie about that. Gonna get some music that I know won't get copyright stricken. I don't really have a lot of time. I have a meeting at 9:30, but I woke up, so might as well do something, right? I did have my first French stream yesterday. That's really quick to have a dream that soon. What is this? Sitting back here on this screen. Everything wants to open up on this screen right now. Why can't I open? Oh man. Really? Oh yeah, we had two meetings post. First, I didn't do a meeting. Sorry, I forgot to show you my screen. It's like, what? I looked at this and I thought, wow, it's so amazing how quick 7 days can go. An entire week went by without this book being touched. But what happened was the first meeting in the since this time, oh man, I was just kind of. I think I was feeling a little bit depressed that day, and I was sleeping in my bed, and I didn't even think to get up. I was like, screw it, I don't want to do it. So Reed properly contacted me, but I didn't respond, and then I saw the message. Don't tell him I said that, but I saw the message, and I didn't respond. I was just like, yeah, I didn't feel like doing it. I've been pushing pretty hard recently, and I think I just kind of pushed too hard. And I hadn't played enough. It's the weirdest thing. It's like you've got to play. And then the second time he got too busy, so it's been a week. Not sure why I made this yellow. Oh, I made this yellow because we just revised this whole thing. This was kind of a hole I thought in book one. Actually, this coloring is wrong. You know, a weird thing about my recent focus on discipline with the Tissue Box channel and Korean from Zero and French, you know, doing the work, even book 5, doing work when I don't feel like it, just it's really weird, but it's working because now I get this sense of having to do, and being a general lazy F is kind of going away. I mean, I'm pretty lazy. I'm selfish. I'm a hard worker, but I'm a selfish hard worker. I just do what I want to do. And that's just been my history. That's why I have Japanese textbooks because I love Japanese. That's why I ended up getting Korean textbooks because I love Korean. I work to get them because I love them, not out of any sense of work ethic, you know. And I can't remember why I all of a sudden decided I was going to push the discipline, but I've been saying it long enough to you guys that discipline's better than motivation. Where even, hey Junior, what's up, buddy? You guys have food even? Wife's not here, so she's not probably paying attention to you guys. She's probably not paying attention. I'm pretty sure she's not paying attention. I'm just going to go ahead and adjust this graphic. I like to make these this gray.
I don't know that.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know why it would be gray, but it just makes more sense, don't you think? And I'll show you why in a second. I want them to focus on. Now this is going to be a little bit weird. If you guys don't know what CorelDRAW is, I have to break these up. Oh, actually, I don't have to go that level of breakup. I can just do one level of breakup. Oh no, I have to break it up. Yeah, but that screws up anything that has a hole in it. So I have to then have to fix that hole, which is now black because it was. Oh, looks like this recent update made this better. Nope, it. Yeah, no. Normally it's behind. The holes are behind. I wish they were on top, but they're not. But for some reason, the ones down below they were. I probably should have colored these first too. That was a mistake. Because now I have to do them one by one. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is what I want to focus on. That they see that this gets turned to that, but I feel like maybe we'll make these black too. So the graphic doesn't feel so stale. Yeah, that feels like Korean from Zero. What lesson is this? It's a good question, George. I'm glad you asked. 11 it is. No. Not to PNG. This is actually one of my Nirvana moments. I love the replacement of a graphic. So watch what happens. I always like to stare at it the moment I hit the insert. Yeah, I like that better. Because it just shows what's important, that we're adding this Sangshop right here. In past tense says blah blah blah. Okay. Now I've got to modify this I've got to modify this to match kind of what I did up here. Because this was actually like a retrofit teaching I did in book 2. We needed to teach them past tense without. There was just a weird pattern we did for the last time. It wasn't. I didn't think it was done particularly well. Book 1 originally, it worked, but it wasn't. It was a cheat. This is the past tense form and stem. I actually almost like that better. Well, now I'm debating what I did. Because I like what I did here. But we can't use this yet. There's no way to use the katta part of this. I guess I already redid this. This is like a redoing of what I did before. Ah, son of a bastard. Okay, I'm gonna hybrid them because I actually like what I did here. Dang it. Because you can use kata. Yeah, okay. That's so this graphic actually. Dang it. This is better. This is better than the work we did last week. It's the work we did before that we forgot that we did. That's the problem with taking so long on a book. Oh, Tissue Box 323. Tissue Box 23 released. Good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know if that was necessary. I'm going to pull it down here just to make sure I don't lose it. I might want this, but do I... Anyway, back to the discipline thing. It's like something I've said for easily 6 years is the chiri mo tsumoreba yama to naru concept of even specks of dust when piled up become a mountain. That's why if I have an hour here or there, it makes sense to just kind of throw a little bit of oil onto something that I'm working on. And especially with it's so crazy how quickly an entire week goes by without touching something. It's just crazy how much the brain neglects something. It's like out of sight, out of mind is a true thing. I don't want this here yet. When we remove the ta, we are left with the past tense stem. Some gravity panels require plus. I don't want that yet. I just wonder if I need this review here. I don't know which way is the better way to go. Because really I'm adding an extra step just to take it away right away. But this is a more solid feeling grammar. But I don't hate that we have a little bit of review here. Yeah, because the problem with this is that you don't use papun, kan, top, and mok by itself most of the time, right? I think this will confuse them. I think I can't remember if we learned kata yet. Well, actually, that's a problem for this one. Oh, we must. If we ever got chada and nada, we don't know that. Yeah, we know it. Okay. Kata. 저는 내일 한국에 가다. This is my bad one. So we're gonna show. I can't remember if we have this graphic yet. I knew we did. I knew we had it somewhere. Oh, it's so funny. It's really funny, but just because we had Papuda in this graphic, we went and added Papuda to the book, but now I'm removing it. Now I'm removing that graphic. But that's good. Papuda really needed to be in the book. This is how we added it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. All right. I can't remember if we taught Noma. Problem with this one up here is you kind of can say that to yourself. 저는 오늘 너무 바빠요. I feel like that's the most appropriate sentence I've ever written in a book. Let me change this to 우리 엄마. I can't remember how that's spelled. That's not the way, huh? Oh, good. It was the last lesson, too. It's totally good to have it here. Excuse me. My throat's filled with phlegm. 오늘 너무 바쁘다. It's funny, and Patel, because you have a baby, you feel like you're free when the wife comes home. I feel like I'm free when my wife leaves for Japan. Then I'm free because I don't have to do anything my wife wants me to do. All right. I'm just kind of debating what I want to do here. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. All right, there we go. That's my lead in.誰かいる I need to get rid of this stuff up here. I want this to start here. I'm going to delete it anyway, but I want to be working with more space. I feel like I need to... I was trying to... Mentally, I was trying to fit stuff on a page, but I don't need to do that because I actually have more room. Do I really need this? I think this is a bullshit section. Why did I even make it? Like, it's great to know, but why is it overloading? Ugh. I think this just confuses them. I love this section, but it needs to be up further. It's Colorado wa nanji desu ka, not ni. I know you're thinking in Colorado. It's not Colorado ni. That in doesn't work there. It's wa. As for Colorado, what about Colorado? What time is it there? Sorry, the comments got to me. I should be ignoring the comments. I'm assuming I can even start directly on this page because this is actually not going to happen this way. Because all of this goes away. Damn it! Son of a bastard. What have I done? I've made a monster. If I didn't have the English, would this fit? No. Honestly, I feel like I just jump out. This is a place where I put stuff that I wrote, that we wrote that I don't use. Just so I have like an extra repository for it. Feels darker. I can tell. No, it's not. Okay. I feel like this is too much of a jump. Oh, this is too much for my brain to even process. I know what I did, but I don't like it. That row is what's making it hard for me. That's better. Also, that. Well, I'll show you some of the changes I'm making to book 1 for Japanese. Did this save as not work? Yeah, it didn't work. 'Cause Google does not let you save Word. I hate having to turn Google off because sometimes I forget. Oh, my computer's tanking. Alright, it finally saved. Okay, just show you. Japonês. So those of you that are familiar with book 1 will notice that number 1, the style is completely different now. This matches what we've done style change wise for all the books here at the company. Also, we've segmented out how things are listed. This is a very new thing we added where we show what particles are taught in this lesson. It gives you a better overview of what's coming. I'm going through, I really loved all the graphics that I put into the Korean series, and I want to add those series here to give more visuals, and this is the first of a big one. I had a 4-panel graphic like this in Korean because Korean has the same rule, but I enhanced the graphic for Japanese, which means I'll probably have to enhance it for Korean eventually because I won't like that I didn't do it. Also, we're moving away from the ultra cute graphic and we're moving more to this hardcore black and white, which where is appropriate, just because it prints better. This basically shows you that context changes what Des does here, right? And I'm working with Matzi here. He's my book editor in Australia. I just didn't like, oh, this is something else. Here I'm trying to show, this is a new section that we're working on. Basically, I'm trying to say, hey, look, English is similar to Japanese, so particles should not freak you out. That George, in these sentences, George becomes a different thing, right? And it was just kind of, the reason why we stopped working on it was like, I needed time to kind of think about these because I don't know if I liked what I was doing here. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Making some graphic changes. The rest of the book, we now have these, for the new grammar that we learned, we now have graphics for every single one of them, and we have modified the workbook area to give you more testing of those skills. The same thing happened in Korean. And then I'm going to be revising the remainder of these workbooks because they're just too long now. Like, I probably have to cut this stuff down to like 6 and not 12, and maybe this will be only 2, and maybe we won't have English translation, but we'll have Japanese translation. Because it's too long. Also, I'm thinking about, people like this sentence building, but it just takes up a page, and I don't know how important it is. And it's hard to continue on to books 2 and 3 with that sentence building, because why is that what you need, the sentence building? No, you need the entire lesson. I'll be right back. I'm going to check the bath. Just did some pull-ups. Get the blow flowing. The blow flow. The blood flow. Alright, well, that's it for now. I don't think I'll be back today. Let's see what I have later. Nope. Really nothing I can stream today. It's all just meetings. Meeting with Justin, Korean from Zero. I normally don't, the stuff that we work on together I don't put out. And then Japanese from Zero, yeah. Nothing that we'll work on together. Those of you that are watching and understand, you'll know that I worked with Misaki on Tsutai ga Kyuwari the other day, reading. She has declined to work with me further. Probably something to do with me calling her a robot. It's not my intention, but she had a very nice Japanese typical way of refusing to work with me again. Something like "mi o kurasete itadakimasu" or something like that. So it was very, very polite. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me in the morning. See you next time. Bye.